Over the past 3 years, I've been developing this one trading indicator that I'm going to share with you guys in this video. This has been completely custom coded by myself personally based on my criteria and my trading strategy. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the new updates in EzAlgo V.16, my personal settings, and how to make profits using this indicator. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So this is what your chart looks like right now, right? You don't have any indicators, you just have the bear price action. Now, I do want to mention as well, indicators are just a confluence. I'm not just going to magically turn you into a profitable trader. The goal with our indicators is to give you more confidence in your trades, give you all the necessary criteria. It's your job to wait for everything to line up, use good risk management, and then take the trade when you see everything fit. So we're going to hop into the indicators here, go down to the invite only script. Now, if you guys want access to this indicator for yourself, it's going to be the first link in the description below. Come down here to Algo. It should say Algo V16 for you guys. And we're also going to press oscillator V6.2. Once the indicators are loaded in, your chart will look something like this, right? You have the main overlay on the top of your screen, and then you have this weird trend ribbon looking indicator at the bottom of your screen. Okay, this is our momentum oscillator, and this is the actual trading algorithm. Now, both of these together are included in the EzAlgo indicator bundle. So we're going to start with the Algo V16 at the top of our screen here. So if you want to change the settings, go into the settings. So the first thing that you'll notice is that whenever you're in an uptrend, the candle bar color will be this nice blue color. And whenever you're in a downtrend, it will be this gray color. Now, you obviously don't just want to follow the candle colors alone to take trades, but this is going to be your confirmation. So whenever you have a good trade setup, let's say price is at support, you're seeing bullish divergences, and you get that trend bar to flip blue with this confirmation buy signal, that is going to be your entry. Okay, so this is just for confirmation, but again, you should not use alone. Okay, the confirmation signals go along with the trend bar color. That's those little triangles that you see here, these blue and gray triangles. So whenever the trend bar flips from bullish to bearish, you will see one of those triangles. Okay, personally, I would keep these on. I do like to use the trend bar color and the confirmation signals to find an entry. So I don't really use these on a higher time frame. If anything, I'll use key levels from a higher time frame and then drop down to a lower time frame to find an entry with those signals. So for example, let's say I drop down to a 1 hour time frame, I see my conditions are met, bullish divergence, and then we get that confirmation buy signal. That would be my entry criteria. Okay, same for a short position. Let's say price is at resistance, we get that reversal sell, confirmation sell signal. That would be my entry criteria for the sell position. So best use case for these signals is going to be at higher time frame key levels and then dropping down to a lower time frame, looking for these signals to actually be your entry trigger. So again, you don't just want to use these on a daily time frame. Like if we're on a daily time frame here, you can see that a lot of these signals are not that accurate. Again, they're meant for confirmation on a lower time frame. Okay, below that we have the AI reversal signals. This is probably my favorite input in the actual indicator. So that's going to be these big blue and gray triangles. So just like the confirmation signals, but these larger blue and gray triangles. Now, these are specifically designed for a higher time frame. So these triangles will actually tell us when to get back into the markets on a higher time frame or when to start dollar cost averaging with low leverage into the markets. You can see pretty much every single signal that we got during this entire bull run with these blue signals has pretty much caught the bottom. I mean, even going back to around 15K in November of 2022, catching the bottom with that bullish divergence, with that buy signal, price goes up, buy signal, price goes up, buy signal, price goes up. You can also use these down to a lower time frame to indicate potential reversals. So as you can see here, right, we get a sell signal here on the 1 hour, perfectly at resistance, underside test. That was the local top before price came down. Again, we get a reversal buy signal. Doesn't pump right away, but it's telling us to start looking for positions. Hey, if we see some more follow through with some of these mild sells or that confirmation buy signal, then we can look to take the long. We don't just want to randomly ape leverage long after one signal. The goal is to use all these in confluence, right? Now, we have a bunch of different modes on the AI reversal. We have all, which is what I would recommend. That's going to be the bull and the bear. We have trend, which just shows these signals based on the current trend of the market. I don't personally use trend, I just stick with all. And then we have the accumulation. Now, the accumulation is the most accurate signal type of this indicator. That will show you levels on when you can start to dollar cost average back into the markets. This will call the bottom almost perfectly. In fact, I'll show you the accumulation signals on Solana, for example. Again, literally catching the absolute bottom of Solana, right? Flashing signals at $15, $16 when everyone was saying Solana was dead. The accumulation signals were telling us to buy. This is for building a portfolio over time. Leverage trading is fun, but spot trading is where a majority of the wealth is made. These signals will tell you when there is most likely a local bottom and you can buy back into the market. So the easiest way to use the accumulation signals are simply to just set alerts on a daily time frame for all spot pairs. For example, Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, any coin that you're looking to accumulate over time, you can just set alerts on TradingView for these accumulation signals. And last but not least, in the buy and sell signals, we have the mild reversals. Now the mild reversals are these little blue and gray X's. Okay, perfect. So you can see here, we get these little X's telling us that price may reverse in the near future. So these can either be used as an entry trigger, telling you to start looking for positions, or this can be used as a take profit. Let's say I go long from this bullish divergence and the confirmation buy signal here on the EzAlgo indicator. Maybe I take profit on the X, on the first mild sell signal that I see. So this can either be used as an entry trigger or a take profit. Now keep in mind, when you're in bullish trend, for example, right here, price is not going to react that well from these mild signals. That's why they are called mild, okay? They're not strong signals. They're simply there as a piece of confluence to let you know, hey, price may reverse in the near future. Let's start to take profits from our longs or start looking for short positions to go down the other way. So that is it for the buy and sell signals. Now let's cover the multi-time frame support and resistance. This is probably my favorite function of the indicator now that I think about it. For those of you guys that don't know, key levels are a major part of my trading strategy. And just to show you that this indicator works across literally any asset, I'll just pull up like Euro USD. Now, most people trade support and resistance wrong because they don't draw general zones. Okay, support and resistance is not a singular level in particular. It's a general zone. And that's what we've coded into this indicator. You can see here that these levels are very, very respected. In fact, key levels is pretty much all you need to become a profitable trader if you're just starting out. And our algorithm will find these levels for you automatically, making it super easy to come up with trade ideas. So for example here, if I'm on Euro USD and I'm looking for a long position, I can see that this is a very key level that I would love to take a trade at. There's a ton of price history here. We can see that the algorithm is showing this as a 6-hour support zone. This previously reacted as resistance. We've closed above this level. Now we can look for a breakout and retest to this 6-hour support level. Always look for levels that have price history. Okay, price has reacted to this level many times in the past. You don't want to look for levels that price has just rejected from. You want to look for levels that price has rejected from multiple times in the past. These levels are going to be your strong support and resistance levels, and you can most likely expect a bounce from there. And then of course, at that point, you want to start stacking your confluences like the golden pocket fib, which our indicator also auto loads in, which I'll show you guys in a second. Make sure trend and structure is bullish, which it obviously is. So we also have a multi-time frame feature with these support and resistance levels, meaning you can be on a lower time frame and use higher time frame levels. So the great thing about this algorithm is how easy it is to find trade ideas. Like I don't even trade Forex. I can just load up Euro USD. I have these 6-hour levels on my chart while I'm on the 3-hour time frame, and I can clearly see, levels that I want to take trades at. Right, instantly. There's no thought involved. I see we have a key level. Okay, resistance, 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 broke above. Trend is obviously bullish. I want to be looking for longs. We have the 3-hour golden pocket as well in confluence. This is my trade idea, right? So right off the bat, I already have a level that I want to go long. Zero thought, zero effort put into guessing, where I'm going to take a trade. It's right there. Okay, it's on the chart. I have the multi-time frame levels. Okay, hop into settings here. I find that the 4 to 6 hour levels are the best. Okay, I really like the 6-hour levels. And then of course, if you're on a daily time frame, just use the chart, right? Use the daily levels. But that's it. That's how I use the support and resistance. Very simple. Again, 4 or 6-hour levels, drop to a lower time frame for entry. That's it. Okay, not rocket science. Look for confluences, etc. So below the multi-time frame support and resistance, we have the auto golden pocket, which is on the screen here. So the golden pocket is my favorite Fibonacci retracement level or levels. It's a 0.65 and 0.618. So if we were to draw this golden pocket from the swing low to the swing high, you can see it would perfectly overlap that 4-hour GP. So we've automatically coded the golden pocket into our algorithm. So again, saving you time from finding those swing points. Oh, do I draw from here? Do I draw from here? Do I draw from here? Okay, it can be kind of confusing for beginners. So we're automatically drawing these levels for you. And again, to use a golden pocket, you want to make sure of 2 things. 1, make sure structure is bullish to look for longs, meaning look for price be making higher highs and higher lows. And number 2, look for a key level confluence. So whenever you see this 4-hour golden pocket, in this case, overlapping this key horizontal level, that is going to be a high probability trade. That is going to be a high confidence trade. So I've made videos on the auto golden pocket before. Also has a multi-time frame feature. Below that, we have the trend settings. We're going to start with the trend cloud. Okay, that's this very smooth blue for bullish cloud here. Again, just another piece of confluence helping you find your daily bias. Okay, bias is obviously long. We have the bullish trend cloud, bullish structure, key level with golden pocket. Same with the moving averages. If you like to use EMAs, I have it by default using the 20 and the 50 EMAs. I've found that these EMAs work best for me on a 4-hour to daily time frame, just giving me another piece of confluence here. So for example, if I go to a daily time frame, I can see that the 20 and 50 EMAs are moving to the upside, meaning bullish, and they're also currently overlapping this very key support level. So again, this validates my long idea from this level. Below that, we have the reversal bands. This is not new from last update. These are the bands that you see on your screen here. Again, just another piece of confluence. You'll see pretty much anytime price touches these reversal bands, it will see some sort of reaction. Again, just make sure you have that key level confluence as well. So for example, we have a very key support level here. Price retraces into the reversal bands. We get that buy dot on the oscillator and price continues to the upside. Maybe you want to take your first TP at the top of the bearish reversal bands. Very, very powerful tool. Not many people use the reversal bands in the algo, which I don't know why, because they are very accurate. And last but not least, we have the trend dashboard here at the top right of our screen. Now, the trend dashboard uses the flat back Heikin-Ashi candles. Okay, it uses flat back Heikin-Ashi candles. It gives you this very clear trend across all major time frames. So for example, if I'm looking for longs, I want the trend dashboard to be bullish. Okay, very simple. If this is all red, okay, I want to look for short positions. Longs are probably not high probability in that environment. So that's it for the inputs of EzAlgo V16. We also have the alert settings here, so you can enable any alert that you want. And then to set the alert, come up here to this little timer, this little clock here, press create alert. You can set to whatever pair you want. Make sure it says Algo V16 under condition, and then you have all of your alerts right here that you can choose from. Very clear, very simple to do so. Okay, moving on from the actual algo, let's jump into the oscillator, okay? The momentum oscillator. Very, very powerful. Also a non-repaint oscillator. So we jump into the settings here. We have the wave trend, the buy and sell dots, the mild buy and sell dots, the overbought and oversold zones, and the volume histogram, of course, with the real-time bullish and bearish divergences. A basic rundown of the oscillator is going to be this, okay? You want to look for longs when the oscillator is at or near that oversold zone, and you want to be looking for shorts when price is at or near that overbought zone. These large blue and gray dots are going to be your strong buy and sell dots, telling you that price is very overbought or very oversold. And these smaller dots here are these mild dots, okay? Price is oversold, but it's not extreme yet. And then of course we have the volume. You can see volume shifts from bullish to bearish, price goes down. Volume flips from bearish to bullish, price goes up. Again, got that confirmation buy signal. We're breaking the EMAs. So you want to use all of these in confluence, right? Many pieces of confluence pointing in one direction. If you ever see that, let's say 3 of these confluences are pointing towards bullish and 3 are pointing towards bearish, that's not a high probability setup. You want all of our confluences pointing towards one similar direction. The way I use the oscillator though is for the bullish and bearish divergences. Now this is a perfect example. Now these alone have like a 60% win rate, 50 to 60% win rate. Combine that with key levels and you are going to be in the money. That's this line here that says bull. This is when momentum and price are doing the opposite. So when momentum is moving to the upside, right, something like this, okay, and price is making a lower low, that is a bullish divergence. Momentum is increasing to the upside as price is making a lower low. Wait for that bullish divergence to confirm. Wait for that confirmation buy signal. Stop loss below that previous swing low. Target the external liquidity. 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Easy money. Okay, again, bearish divergence, confirmation sell, price goes down. So again, I use these bullish and bearish divergences at key levels with other pieces of confluence. And again, I mainly use these for entry, guys. I also use these divergences for taking profit. I'll give you guys an example with Pepe. Okay, Pepe saw massive bearish divergences on the daily time frame. Anytime you see these massive bearish divergences on a daily time frame, guys, with these sell signals, it's usually time to take profit. So these can also help you with taking profit in a bull run. Similarly, if you want to set an alert for the oscillator, you go up here, symbol, condition, make sure it says oscillator, and you have all of these alerts here. I would personally set alerts for bullish and bearish divergences on, let's say, a 1 hour time frame. Get the alert, load up the chart, make sure it follows the other criteria, and then enter the trade. Well, that is it for the EzAlgo V16 walkthrough. I'm going to do some more strategy videos using this indicator. Again, if you guys want access, make sure to click the first link in the description below. If you guys have any questions, let me know either in the comments below or inside of the Discord. That is it for me. I will see you guys